Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is ThePromG. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, what I'm bringing you guys today is my manga wish list for 2021. If you've been around the channel for a bit, then you'll know that I uploaded a similar video to this one, I think a few months ago in the middle of 2020, just saying the top 5 series that I wanted to pick up through the remainder of 2020. And if you go back to that video, I'm pretty sure that I picked up every series on that list aside from Homunculus, which I decided to read online. But this time around, I wanted to upload the manga wish list at the beginning of the year as to the middle of the year like I did with last year. And hopefully this will be the trend going forward. And I actually did plan on uploading this video before the new year started, but I ended up scrapping that video just because I didn't think it was very good, so I'm redoing it right now. But with all that being said, if you guys do enjoy this manga wishlist video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. So without further ado, let's get right into my manga wishlist for 2021. So the first manga that I want to start reading this year is Land of the Lustrous. Now I'm sure that a lot of you guys have read this series. It's very critically acclaimed, but I wouldn't say it's like a mainstream type series, but the people who have read it say this is an absolutely amazing manga series. In particular, my man Mangaporio over on Instagram, go drop him a follow, but this is his favorite manga of all time, I'm pretty sure, and he's been telling me to read this for quite some time, so I told him this year was the year I finally read Land of the Lustrous, and hopefully I can keep my promise. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck, but I have absolutely no clue what this series is about, but I've seen pictures of the artwork on Google, and I gotta say, it's very unique and honestly really beautiful, so I really am looking forward to diving into Land of the Lustrous. I think it's currently ongoing, and there may be over 10 volumes out right now, but yeah, hopefully I can pick those volumes up on Right Stuff pretty soon if they go on sale, and finally get into this series that have been recommended to me so many times. The next series that I want to pick up this month is actually a completed series, and a very short series at that, but that is The Summit of the Gods. Now for those who aren't familiar, Summit of the Gods is a manga that's written and illustrated by Jiro Taniguchi, and if you're not familiar with him, he's a pretty popular manga, I'd say. Not like mainstream like Inoue or Asano, but he does have a very strong cult following, and he's also created lots of other series that are a little bit more niche, but I'm sure that a lot of you guys have heard of and or read. Now if you couldn't tell by the title or the artwork, Summit of the Gods is obviously a manga about mountain climbing. Mountain climbing is something that I really don't know anything about, even though I think it's really cool, even though I'll probably never end up climbing a mountain. But Summit of the Gods is also a series that's been on my radar for a long time, seeing lots of people recommend this over on Instagram in particular. I've heard that the story is really good, and obviously the artwork just speaks for itself. I was really close to picking up volumes for this series this past year, but there was something where I looked into one of the sellers on Amazon who was selling it for a really good price, and I think they ended up actually being like a fake seller, so I decided to play it safe and not risk it, so I'm putting it off till this year, 2021. Hopefully I can pick up all 5 volumes of Summit of the Gods before they get even more hard to find than they already are. Alright, so the next series that I'm interested in picking up this year is none other than Ice Shield 21. Now after reading Slam Dunk this past year, I really want to read more sports manga. I don't really know if I'm going to be able to pick this series up anytime soon. I'm mainly looking for used deals on this series, but I am interested in picking up this series because I absolutely love football. And since I know I'm going to get comments, I mean American football, even though I do like regular, normal football as well. Soccer, as we Americans call it. But Ice Shield 21 looks like a pretty fast and fun sports shonen series, so hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on a used set for a pretty good price one of these days this year, and yeah, hopefully I will end up enjoying it if I get my hands on a set for a good price. The next series on my wish list for this year is Sunny by Taiyo Matsumoto. Now, I believe that this is the last English Matsumoto manga that I need to complete my Matsumoto collection, other than maybe the number 5 volumes that I put out in English and Go-Go Monster. But looking at the price tags on those volumes at the moment, I think I'm just going to wait for the reprints. But as you guys know, this past year I read a pretty good amount of Taiyo Matsumoto manga. I read Ping Pong, Cats of the Louvre, Black and White, and Blue Spring. I believe that's all I read this year. So I really am looking to get my hands on a full set of Sunny, again, hopefully for a good price used, because these volumes I believe are hardcover or like really high quality paperbacks. I'm not quite sure, but they are very expensive retail. But as you guys know, I really do enjoy Taiyo Matsumoto's manga, and hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on a set of Sunny, I believe 6 volumes, so hopefully it won't be too hard, but again, trying to get it for a good price is really the key here. Up next, we got Made in Abyss. Now, this is a pretty polarizing series that some people say you should just outright avoid, and other people say this is a masterpiece manga, kind of like Girl on the Shore, except that I think Made in Abyss is a little bit more respected by the manga community. But all jokes aside, I have heard some absolutely amazing things about Made in Abyss. I think the artwork is super unique, just the art style and the environment. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen before. I heard that the story is also amazing. Now, of course, I have to mention the nudity, I guess you could say, that is very off-putting for a lot of people, but I'm going to give this series a chance and if I don't vibe with it, you know, I'll drop it, but I do want to give the series a fair chance because so many people wouldn't be saying this series is a masterpiece if there weren't some amazing qualities to it. And the next series that I want to start picking up this year is actually not a manga series at all, but a light novel, and that would have to be Spice and Wolf. Now, if you're an OG on the channel, then you may have recognized in the backdrop of some of my videos that I actually had almost all of the Spice and Wolf manga, and I mentioned this question on my Instagram. I was doing a Q&A, and someone asked me about my thoughts on Spice and Wolf. And for everybody who's not following me on Instagram, which you should, by the way, or just didn't see that post, I did enjoy what I read of the Spice and Wolf manga. I think I read the first 6 volumes, but I ended up dropping it just because I kind of lost a little bit of interest or wanted to read other things instead. But I really love the characters and the story, and I want to give it a shot in light novel form because I hear that it's the better adaptation, and I have been trying to get more into light novels this year with series like Classroom of the Elite. But if any of you guys have read the manga, light novel, or watched the anime, let me know in the comments below what is your favorite adaptation, and maybe, you know, should I go back to the manga or should I watch the anime instead? Let me know what you guys think if you've seen or watched any of the adaptations. And the last series, and probably the biggest series that I want to pick up this year, I'm sure it's going to come as a surprise to a lot of you, or not surprise at all if you actually know me and my humor, I guess. But that, of course, would have to be One Piece. Now, I know that in the past, me and One Piece have had a somewhat of a rocky relationship, but I've never actually given One Piece a fair chance, and main reason for that is that I'm just waiting for the box sets to come back in stock. You know, saving shelf space is a really big priority for me at the moment because I'm currently running out at a very rapid rate. But yeah, obviously you guys all know One Piece, or as some people call it, Goat Piece, Peak Fiction. You know, it goes by many names, but I really want to finally get into One Piece this year, and I don't know if I'm going to complete this series this year as it's, you know, creeping up on 100 volumes, I think, currently. But at the very least, I want to get the first box set and give it a fair chance because obviously it's very highly acclaimed. Some say it's the best manga of all time, so of course I'll be the judge of that because only my opinion matters in the manga community. But obviously, since One Piece is one of Viz Media's biggest cash cows, you know, they're not going to let One Piece go out of print anytime soon. So I'm in no rush, but I'm just going to wait for the box sets to come back in stock so I can get them for a reasonable price, and then I'll finally start reading One Piece, which you guys have been nagging me to do for God knows how long. But yeah, those are just some manga series that I want to get in 2021 that I have on my current manga wish list. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these series and if you recommend any other series that I think I should pick up this current year. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. So yeah, this has been ThePromG. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, hope to catch you in the next one.